Alright, going to be trading out the old C1 for my new car. What do you think, guys? Hey there guys, so today I am in the woods currently sat on top of an old APC. So today we're going to be doing some strongman training, got some space to actually do some carry work. So I'm going to be doing some sandbag work, followed alongside some Dinnie stone handles. This is all for competition, so it's going to be some competition training. It's going to be some training for obviously current competition coming up in May, and then it's going to be training for another one I've got in September, sorry not September, in October, which has also got quite a lot of carry work in it. And as of current, I've got some space to actually do it out in the woods. So yeah, we're going to be doing some carry work, going to be doing some Dinnie stone handles. I haven't got too much weight with me because obviously I've had to drive it all down here in my car, but you know, it's to be able to actually utilise some space, actually be able to do the lifts and the work properly, not having to constantly keep turning over short distances and just the logistical nightmare of that. So we're doing some actual proper distance work, and yeah, hopefully that gets me sort of a bit more better for competition for some carrying and loading. So we're starting off with some Dinnie stones. So I've got the Dinnie stone handles just down here. I've only got a 25 kilo plate on each. Obviously I can't get as much in the car as I'd like, but yeah, you use 25 kilos on each. And then yeah, what I'm going to do, not run all the way to the end of the track, but I'm going to run the little tree just past the APC. So I'm going to run past that APC and then yeah, come back, and yeah, I'll do that a couple of times. I should really find something better to mark these down. I'll put this mat there. Put that mat there, and then I know roughly where my stopping point is. I know where it is, but yeah, I need to make sure I get the exact spot. So I'm doing roughly the same distance each time. Again, still getting used to these handles. I won't say I'm overly great, but I do enjoy doing things like stone holds and stuff. So I do enjoy using these handles. Ooh, raw fuel. You just have to be slightly careful because the track is a little bit slippy. There's a few bits of mud and stuff where it's getting quite slippy. But I have my trail running shoes on, so hopefully they should yeah, hold up on the mud. I'm not slipped too much. I think having that extra weight in my hands is anchoring me to the ground a little bit, but yeah, I do need to just watch my step every now and then, make sure I'm not going to slip over. Okay, so I'm going to be moving on to the sandbag now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some sandbag to shoulder, then I'm going to do some like sandbag runs, same with the Dinnie stones. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some shoulder runs, and then hopefully, if I'm feeling up to it, I'm going to do some lumberjack carries. So I've got that in the competition in October, and although obviously I've got a long time to prep, it is yeah, something as I've got the space, I'd really like to do. So Okay then guys, I'm gonna have a quick 10 minutes, have a quick bite to eat. I've got myself a gazelle burger made from gazelle of all things. Had made some this morning and I think they are very tasty. I like it a lot more than beef in some respects, because I find beef can be a bit chewy sometimes, even with the leaner stuff. You get a nice big lean beef burger, but I always find you get little bits of fat and they always get stuck in my teeth. But these don't have that same problem. And obviously with the best burger cheese, American cheese, anyone who says otherwise, I do never want to eat a burger from you. You're probably one of those weirdos who put like a lump of brie on everything. So yeah. Right, there we go. So we then move on now to the lumberjack carry with the Dinnie stone handles. And then, so essentially what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to do essentially like a suitcase deadlift, like a sandbag to shoulder, into like a squat, into like a suitcase deadlift. So this should be interesting. Trying some, doing a lot of, obviously been doing a lot of like accessory movements to this. You know, again, suitcase deadlifts, and doing like the sandbag to shoulder, and the carries and all that type of stuff. We're going to have to put it all together, see if it pays off. So we'll start off with the 25 kilo, and then maybe if I feel up to it I might hop up to the next one. Hardest part is actually squatting down to get it. Once you give it up, it's not too bad. And coming back, I just feel it begin to wobble. You sort of have a, you can put an extra hand on it if you got obviously the other hand free to sort of keep it stable. But obviously this time I haven't, so I've got to just make sure, take my time, I don't run or lunge too far fast or anything, so it ends up all coming forward. And then again, obviously, I've got to be careful, don't slip over. It's a slippy track, but it's going better than expected. So we'll move up now to the slightly higher weight, and we'll see how that goes. Okay then guys, that is the workout finished. I was so annoyed, I just couldn't get that. Got it to the APC, so I got it just under halfway. So I'm happy with that, but it's definitely something that needs working on. you know, so hopefully we can get that further, higher weights, more, you know, keep going, keep at it. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, it really helps. And thank you, and I will see you in the next video.